Well, Thanksgiving Day might be over, but the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration is certainly not. Got another game ready for you on this Friday, and it comes to you from the home of the reigning NFL champions. Hi there, football fans. Welcome to Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, where it's going to be the Eagles welcoming in a challenge from the Windy City, the Chicago Bears. They're on the visiting sideline. Head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. These guys seeing just how long they can keep this undefeated season going. Across the field, head coach Nick Sirianni of the Eagles. These guys were ready to go in front of a home crowd and national audience here on Black Friday. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt in the booth with you. It is Jake Elliott who's going to get us started. And we're off on EA Sports. Josh Blackwell to return it. Jukes away from one. That's a good week on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
He's somebody who has made a career of extending and creating plays. I mean, oftentimes, Kate, where I just would sit aghast. How did he do that? How does he make that throw on the run? Now he's got to take the spectacular and just add a whole level of consistency.
So after their first offensive snap, we'll have a break in the action. One of the linemen in need of some attention from the trainers. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Williams from the gun. Man, it's Colston Loveland. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Williams to throw on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Here's Williams again. He's got it in the red zone. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
Again, it's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Third down. Here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed. All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really break the backs of the defense.
And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. It became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. Hurts tucks it, starts running. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. Cuts to the right, open lane there. Into the red zone. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive scoop and score touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears go up 10-zip here in the first. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. On the return, Britton Covey. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. This one taken in by Granson. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Back to the line they come, second down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
They'll throw, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Starts the return at the 34. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, first and 10. Here's Williams. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Throwing again on second, Williams.
In the distance.
Here he goes, third and long. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. That's taken at the 15. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. Second among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
That right there, Kate, that just shows the level of preparedness this defense had coming into the game. They recognized the jet sweep from the start, and they nailed it right at the line of scrimmage.
Got his target. It's Brinson. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They come through with a nice skin. And a first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Quickly out to the line, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bears' 23-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Option play. They give it to Barkley. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's an early lead for the Bears. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. From the red zone now. And he sails that one up the end zone. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming as a fan.
He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start to fight back with their first points of this game. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Blackwell now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. Here's Swift to start the drive. Take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First down from the 42. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, they need 7. Working from the gun, Williams. He finds Odunze running the slant. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. Give him 37 on the play. And it'll be first down, Bears.
That's good for the Bears. First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock. Don't come away with any points just yet. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Bears first down. First and goal, Chicago.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the air yet again, Williams. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Now Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 9-point advantage. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. And he'd already matched the career best of Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes at 50 passing touchdowns. That score now makes him only the second quarterback to reach 51 in 1 year. And leaves just one man ahead of him, Peyton Manning, at his single-season mark of 55. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game.
17, Eagles 7. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Dory Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. And he's been having such a great season in this offense. You can see, actually top 5 in the league in receiving touchdowns so far. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
2nd and 7.
They go play fake with Hurts. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10.
Throwing here, Hurts. He's got Brown on the slant. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Eagles first down.
Hurts yet again. Hits him on the out route. And he nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Hurts throwing again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Hurts a chance to run here. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Let's get to that wide complete. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Quick pass right side, complete. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Elliott connects there. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Blackwell now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. Connection made. Kyle Manunga. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st down. A gain of 1st down, Chicago.
We've set it downs from 37. Here's Williams again. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. From the left hash, 54 yards out.
I think that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Jackson now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he'll work this one up to the 28. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
Second and 6.
And let's go. Trimmer.
One final shot before the half. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our trip around the league starts now. It begins up in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the Bengals in the AFC North. And it's the All-Pro from a season ago, Jamar Chase. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Bengals come away with an 8-point victory. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is Hollywood Brown. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions taking on the Packers. And this is Emmanuel Wilson. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. The Packers needed this one, and they got it. A victory that helps them keep pace in the NFC wildcard race. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. It's caught with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, in this drive is already in enemy territory.
And an Eagles first down.
Finds Brown right side. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 50-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Yet another grab for Goddard. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Dallas Goddard the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles cut it to a field goal game.
Eagles 17.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Blackwell now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Looking the sideline, that's Odunze. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it'll be first down Bears. We've set it down from the 37.
First down Bears.
First down throw by Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be first down Chicago.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Williams out the play fake. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Look at that power, deep left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Rome Odunze, the intended receiver. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Back to throw it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. No one's around him. He's got space. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up there. I got to play with some of the best to do. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the
Hurts now from the gun. He's got Devontae Smith. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. All set now. 1st and 10.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gains.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
He's running with it, and he's brought down after a short gain.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
And he's got it for the touchdown, but while they celebrate, back near the line, we've got a flag, Brock, in the neighborhood. We usually see holding. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down. Hurts looking to throw. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Elliott connects there, and that will tie things up in the third.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Devin Duvernay to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Second and 10 now. Williams. That's more of the catch out left. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. So 1st down from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, the defense got a little something extra after the pick, and any return is normally a product of good coaching. They drill this all the time on the practice field about becoming a runner, finding the near sideline, your defensive players becoming blockers. And I know it doesn't show up as a ton of return yards on the stat sheet, but boy, every yard's important and critical in the game of football.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And it won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Jalen Johnson with the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
At the Bears' 26-yard line.
Hurts to throw. Taken in by Smith. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down, around with Barkley. It's inside the 10. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Eagles 1st down.
180, 180.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Hurts setting up to throw. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a lead just before the end of the third. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So this game on Black Friday, Brock, is still a relatively new tradition for the NFL. They started playing back in 2023, but the tradition of football around Thanksgiving, that's over a century old. This game, like the 3 we had yesterday, all a part of the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, honoring our legendary coach and namesake.
He's a pretty remarkable guy, wasn't he? I mean, in so many ways, he brought this weekend to life.
Goes haywire. It's out. And the Eagles get to it. And he will take it back for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Blackwell now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st down. Here's Swift. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Moore's got it. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
First down Bears.
To throw, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
3rd down. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Third down, here's Williams. Put the body on the line for his team. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Bears 1st down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job. Enough protection, to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver, who went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now within one score in the fourth. It's a Romadudes, a touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point.
Again, it's Williams. And he'll get into the end zone and make this a one-score game in the fourth quarter.
Eagles 34, Bears 28.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups, and that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for two, but that risk pays off.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Jackson now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. On first down, Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. Escapes the defender. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First and 10 from the 43.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
The tight end in motion now. QB keeping it here, the second down option. And he covers up after a nice gain right near that marker. Going to need a little bit more now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag, though, down with him. Let's see, did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack?
Automatic first down.
So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's first and 10. Running it after the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But that defense was flying around and making the play.
And they get this down to the 28.
It's a gain of 18.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. He's back to throw. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up fourth down. lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Elliott connects there. And that'll make it a two-score game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a two-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bears send Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun, Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
It's crunch time now, baby. Two-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning. On play action, here's Williams. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. From the red zone on first. Mets got it, left side. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up second and 5 at the Eagles' 7-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That throw finds Komet. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Williams has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He is to throw. What a stunning call to go for it, and the guts pay off. He's in, and they've got the lead. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Dre.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
A loss of 2.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its second.
At the 46-yard
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Great, set. Whatever you want it. No, touch it.
Looking to throw. They got there in time. He's taken down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. It's fielded at the 14. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Offense empty in the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Setting up to pass. Drops it underneath. Swift. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at their 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Bears.
Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Williams from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got more. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Bears 1st down.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And I doubt they're going to be doing much shopping today, Brock. Probably more ice baths and relaxation ahead after getting the victory on this Black Friday. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.